Like, where are we like pendulum swinging from one state to another? And something that I see come up really commonly with clients, and this has also been my own journey, has been the empath and ego polarity, the empath and ego dynamic. And I resonated for a long time with the labels of being an introvert, being an HSP, being autistic, being neurodivergent. And whilst that served me for some of my life, like it served me, and really it's that number one step of who am I? Like, who am I and what do I need? And then how do I get into alignment? I had to then move beyond that and move beyond those labels to actually transform the relationship that I had with my empathy. Because when I was on that scale, like the number one step of the awareness of where, like who you are, one of the awarenesses I had was that I was playing out the empathy side way more than the ego side. Consciously anyway. So subconsciously this can be flipped, and usually it is. So if I'd have just accepted those labels at face value, then it would be like, yeah, I'm an empath, I'm sensitive, like, so this is going to happen and that's it. And for a while I was in that space. And then it was like, no, I know there is more. Like, we do not do surface level around these parts, okay? I am here for the deep work and the shadow work. And if you work with me, like, this work is deep and transformative. So, like, I'm not here for surface level stuff. So I really had to look at this and go, why am I so far over that empathy side? Because I'm attracting all this ego into my life. These narcissistic relationships, these narcissistic people, these narcissistic clients. And this was all a mirror to me being an over empathy. So they were coming in. If you think about a battery, I'm looking for a battery. I haven't got one, I've got a pen. I'll use the pen. Like, we've got the positive and negative poles and they come together. So this over empathy in me was coming together with this pole of people that were majorly in their ego, and it was attracting, okay? And this is what a trauma bond is. This pen is a trauma bond. This is what a trauma bond is, okay? Because these poles start to attract, and the wounds start to attract each other, because it's trying to do that. It's trying to fill a hole in our energetic wounding, okay? So we have an empathy wound, an over empathy wound. The narcissist has a over ego wound, and the two nicely slot together and it feels good.